Hey, Charles here with Success Freaks and Living Out Loud. And my brain is scattered today. It's been an interesting morning. I've been listening to a book by Joe Vitale and learning some things about life. And right now, for some reason, I'm really easily distracted. But I don't know, it's just time to do another video because I was looking at successfreaks.com the other day and it's podcast. And I don't want it to be that. We have a newsletter coming up in the middle of this month, and I wrote an article for it, and I wrote that there's a video recorded, and I still don't know if it'll be launched. But here's the thing about videos and about progress and everything else is that you're always learning and you're always growing. And sometimes you're in the moment and it's good, and sometimes you're in the moment and you're just venting and expressing and cleaning, if you will. And sometimes cleaning's violent. And if I do release this video, I got to show it to some people first. But if I do release this video, I want everybody to understand that you're human and that I'm human. And sometimes when we lash out and we say things, I didn't say anything specifically ugly. I honestly pointed out a truth that I felt was there. And the reality is I'm responsible, for everything I've taken on. I'm responsible for how I feel. And the gist of the message was I need to be able to talk about everything going on in my life. The gist of the message was I felt like I was hiding and I felt like I couldn't express myself, and it's not good to feel that way. And I'm still stuck. But I'm learning to let go. I'm out working today. I'm on site with Live Event Solutions and waiting for the truck to get here so we can unload the gear and put it into the ballroom. And loving this job. Loving the people I'm working with, loving everything about it, and trying to actually do more, trying to work with them more on things. So right now where I'm stuck is it's up here, for both my wife and I, is there's no right or wrong. The world is how you see it. I don't mean there's no evil or good. I don't mean that. I mean taking your path through the world. There's no real right or wrong way. But right now there's tough because my wife's working 3 days a week, which is a lot more than she used to. For the last at least 8 years, but beyond that, she's kind of been the stay-at-home mom. Now I say 8 years because my oldest son is 8 years old, but there's a time in life where she was a student because she couldn't get a job. She sent out over 200 resumes in like a 2-week period, and we couldn't, or maybe it's a month, but still couldn't get her a job. So we ended up sending her to school and then had kids, and our life has taken a different path. And I had a job that made things difficult. Now, had we practiced Dave Ramsey's formula, the job I had would have been fine. Although it still doesn't pay a whole lot. I was a paramedic, and the best I could do was $35,000 a year, and that was me. And when I was attracting, and it's just it was hard times. It was interesting times. Just thinking about what I've learned and where I am now. Because I'm not in the same place now, although we're almost in the same position, financially speaking, work-wise. It's just weird. It's just hard. It's easy at the same time. I've been stressing over some things. I had a moment not that long ago with the video I recorded, and I feel better about it. But that doesn't change the fact that we got a phone call today that was erroneous, but we got an automated phone call today saying we haven't paid a bill that we owe. Like, yeah, we did. I actually went and checked it yesterday on the website, and it's cleared. Everything's good. But messages like that are coming to my wife, not to me. To my wife. She was at home when we got a tax bill from the government saying we underreported something. Like, no, we didn't. We legally and fully report everything accurately. We participate in that because we pay the government to go away. We never try to cheat. They're going to do what they're going to do, and we want to live our lives. So that's our fee for living our lives. We pay you to go away. So I know we didn't try to take anything that wasn't ours, but it was a bad message for her to get. It was more money that we don't have right now to put out, and there are steps that we're taking to at least look into that situation. But that's the kind of thing that's coming to her right now. To me, nothing's coming. There's no balance. I'm not getting bad messages, which is awesome. I'm happy. I'm grateful. I'm thankful that I have LAS to turn to and say, hey, man, anytime you have a job, I'm there. And here I am today, getting ready to do a job. So I'm very thankful for that. I'm thankful for the ability to apply to jobs. And I was telling my friend Rock Girl last night, Angie, I was telling her that the thing I don't understand is I'll be the best employee anywhere. I honestly don't care if I'm scrubbing toilets for Walmart. I don't care. Think of the worst job you wouldn't want to have. I'll do it because it's not about the job. It's about my number one priority. And when I said in the keynote speech that we give, the 4 horsemen of success, the level up your life speech, you have to set priorities. And I set a priority of number one is my family. So I'll be happy taking care of my family no matter what I do, because I also know my job doesn't define me. What I do is not who I am. Who I am comes out in Success Freaks. It comes out in the Living Out Loud here on these videos. It comes out in the coaching and the writing and everything else that we do. It's not me. My work is not me. I am my work, if that makes sense. So I'm not getting any positive affirmations, though. I'm applying to these places that I would kill at, especially in retail, customer service stuff. Actually, now I just thought of it. I can apply at hotels. I haven't done that yet. I can, anywhere that has a concierge service. I'm great with people. I can do anything. I've got IT skills. I've got all these things that would shine anywhere that I work. I work great with people. I can say yes sir, no sir with the best of them, and keep a happy face on me. And I'm not making any progress. I'm not getting any traction as far as that goes. And my team, the Success Freaks team, excuse me, the Success Freaks team, is sitting there encouraging me. They're like, it's just not time. I'm like, I fully agree and I understand that. And I'm working hard to get some other things going and do other things. But waiting is hard. Living through that is just not time. Living in the belief that I do everything in perfect timing. I say yes to the universe. I say yes to God. And the right people will be there at the right place at the right whatever I need. The right situations will come. The perfect situations will be there at the perfect time. I do everything in perfect time. Living that is a lot harder. Living that from day to day when you're like, yep, no progress today. Yep, no new money today. Yep, all right, well, tomorrow I'm going to do work, and we're having to ask people to help us out watching the kids, and I'm not alone, going through this with my wife. I mean, we're going through this with my wife, our family, our friends, everything, but, as you start in the center, and it radiates out, but it's tough. Waiting is tough. Perfect is tough. So that's kind of where my mind is right now. I'm happy, obviously. I'm not, not distraught about it. I was the other day, and I really hope that the message came through. I'm going to show it to the people who may or may not have an issue with it, just to make sure that they don't get the right message. They don't feel like the right message is going out. The wrong message is going out. Because I did have a really tough, hard moment the other day, and I think it's truthful to show that. My attitude of gratitude is the month of November, and I need more content on my site, so I really wanted to put this here. Even if it's not an answer, even if it's just showing you where I am, I think that's an answer in itself, so you don't feel alone. Or maybe this is not what I did this for, it's not what I'm looking for, but in the realm of all things possible, maybe you see this and you help me. Maybe you see this and go, oh man, I got a job for you. I got a project. I got something I can help you with. Maybe you'll just give me a word saying, hey, I believe in you. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm changing your life right now by just showing you, you're just going, I can wait too. I'm going to get there. I'm going to make it. Whatever I can do to help. I'm always here to help others be awesome. With that thought, I'm going to ramble on after this, so I'm just going to stop now. So with that, I say, Thank you for watching. I love you all. Yeah, I appreciate you being a part of my journey in my life. So I love you and thank you. I'm Charles McFall. This is Living Out Loud. I'm a success. This is Charles McFall. I'm a success freak, and this is Living Out Loud.